There's several ones.
But I mean, I picture opening with Stranger. If not that, then
yeah.
But so I mean, I picture coming out to the string intro of that.
We could actually, you know, I mean, don't forget we haven't played in the UK at all, so we could open with all of the above as well.
You know, and he's.
Yeah, last time I saw him
Liverpool for like 14 years.
Wait, you know that cute stuff he used to do with his head?
Yeah.
It's like it's turned into some bizarre nervous tick. You know what I mean? It's like, the lovely Linda. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a trip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like, oh no.
I can really say I'm watching that.
John Lennon was better off dead than turning out like that.
That's true.
For
The two before the vocals. 1, 2, 3. The whole section, the two before the vocals begin.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3.
What's that?
That's totally it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one knows.
Well, I slowed the record down when I was 12 years old and learned how to play.
What is it?
I'm Going Home by Pop Shop.
Oh, right.
Let's just do the whole. Let's learn the whole Woodstock album. Can we do that? See me. Okay.
Tell me, can you hear me?
Talk about a live album that they must have cringed at. Do you realize when they do See Me Feel Me at Woodstock, he starts off a whole half step flat. See me. I swear. Have you heard it? It takes him a full time through to get through. Touch me. Gets a little closer. Feel me. And then he sounds killer when he comes in. When he gets in, I think that's one of Daltrey's best moments. It's like, see me. Feel me. Touch me.
London den 10:e. Hej hej. Hej hej London. Hello.
Vocal warm-ups.
La 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 la. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
That can come down the second floor. And the first rack can come down.
It's still doing it. You know what? Let's try something, Jason. Let's bypass the pedal. Maybe it'll be better.
Yes, I put it.
Keep playing. Hey, can I go pedals, mate? Neil's keyboards. Okay. If you can give me an even mix, is that possible? Neil, can you just give me a little bit of your keyboards? That sounds good. Is the Mellotron any different?
Yeah.
Keep playing. One, two, check, one, two.
Jag tycker jättemycket om era kanal.
One, two, there you go.
Speciellt favoritprogram.
One, two.
Reklamen som är mitt i filmen när ni har nyheter där emellan. Jättebra.
Trevligt.
always something like, oh,
I got bumps on my tongue. Get a freaking dick in my mouth. I feel like
hey, should we sing something else? Is that fun?
yeah.
That's fun.
We need something that has Is there a Beatles part with an ah? Oh, how about
Aren't they supposed
we
to
do
have
the ah?
Anybody know what the words are to that?
Hey, mate! Jack will be built.
We have this idea that George always sings in the third person.
Baby, you will get a call from me if I needed someone.
to do the R's opening solo?
Seen him in Japan.
Yeah.
I'm too much in love. He goes way off and makes his face. Mother Superior, jump the gun. Mother Superior, jump the gun. Mother Superior, jump the gun. Take it.
Happiness in my arms, and I feel my finger on your trigger. Nobody can do me no harm, because happiness is a warm gun. Happiness is a warm gun. Happiness is a warm, yes it is. God. Don't you know that happiness is a warm gun. It's a warm gun, yeah.
He added the sixth.
I don't think there's any way for us to do the first note tight. I'll just be here as soon as you hear that note.
Can you play that section first?
Yeah.
There's a bridge made of light that crosses between death and life. Where shadows walk in the sun and desperate lovers run. One day a child and an angel stood on either side of a magic river, but there was no crossing. But as they tried, the water began to rise, and they raised their and as the river fell away, they built a bridge across forever.
tried to change anything, but what if we didn't go to...
There's a bridge across forever. A bridge across forever.
Oh, well, it's done now. I feel like I'm...
Vet fel. Det mest färggranna här är din halsduk, tror jag.
Ja, jag tror också det faktiskt.
Välkommen till Östtyskland.
Do you know, I have the actual hand-drawn version of this cover from Storm Thurgeson.
Yeah?
Because Storm, like, when we worked with him, sent out like 10 different drawings to choose from. And that was one of them that we didn't use, and I still have all the hand-drawn ones at home. So that could have been the Dream Theater album cover. But instead Pink Floyd picked it.
That's weird, isn't it?
Except I don't think the Dream Theater cover would have had the pigs and the... The opening minute and final minute is something different. They were the
heavy metal guitar hero. It looks very cool, actually. That looks very cool. It'd be funny to... God, you're so fast, Jim.
What if we just have to give me another phone out?
Yeah, well...
Hey Neil, don't disappear, we gotta take a
picture of
quick
me with
picture.
the amplifier. I
So
just have to have one.
I think...
Standard procedure.
Quick picture?
Quick picture. You know how to take the best transatlantic picture? Quickly.
Oh look, there's me with the Roland keyboard. I think I'll have to have one now. Jag kan sköta ljudet.
Ja, okej.
Ska du filma Neil nu eller?
Steve, could you do the lights, please?
Okej, där. Nu har du Neil där.
Oh, no.
Oh, blinding light. Oh, light that blinds. He is coming with us.
So where is he then?
I don't know. I think he was talking to fans or something.
That's much better.
That sound is well.
How about the chocolate? Is it any good?
I've got to have, you know, you got to have some vices in life, haven't you?
Could we have some red or blue lights on Pete, please?
Anything that's red.
Is that any better?
That's very good. It's very good.
Chocolate. It's very nice, actually.
It is?
It's a bit weird though. I wouldn't say it's nice.
Uh-huh.
It's quite nice. Want to tell you, I feel wrung up, but I don't know why. I don't mind. I don't when I get near you, things begin to drag me down. Wait a minute, that's alright. We'll make you maybe next time.
What album was the Tension album?
How about this one? Hey, you're right in on that. Say the word, you'll be free. Say the word, be like me. Say the word, I'm thinking of. Have you heard the word is love? It's so fine, the sun shines bright love. In the beginning, I misunderstood, but now I've got it. The word is good. Say the word.
Här har vi...
Är det omklädningsrummen här eller?
Ja, det är omklädningsrum. Jag har satt lite dekorationer på de här på vägarna också. Ja.
Det här, där borta där, vad är det?
En liten affärscentra som vi har satt upp. I första hand för att skriva autografer. Du kan se här, alltså, de håller på att lägga de sista stenarna här, så att det är precis idag. Dagen till ära är vi färdiga med den här.
My journalist friend, Patricia.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too cold. Too cold.
Yeah, yeah.
Just the thumb. All I could see was his
Yeah,
thumb.
yeah.
Thank you. How soon are we going? How soon?
5.
I think we're all...
The last show. Cheers.
Toast.
A toast to the last
toast.
show.
Sprit. Sprite.
Yeah.
Without the E. Sprit. That means alcohol in Sweden. Or
And Sprite without the E and without the R. Spit.
Spit.
A Red Bull, Red Bull,
Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull.
Talk about
All right, guys.
Let's have fun.
Hey, we came, we saw, we kicked some ass. Let's have some fun. Let's go out with a bang.
Hey. Absolutely. A Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull.
It's always a little tense at the beginning, and it's always way better at the end. You know, we should have done it completely backwards. The whole tour should have been backwards. We should have done Italy first.
So this wasn't a good ending show?
Well, no, not really. It would have been much better to end in London.
You imagine if we'd
If we would have been like on our game and playing it at the Astoria, it would have been much better. That's why Spock's Beard usually is routed. You know, so usually when we hit London,
how come
the show's developed to where we have all our stuff.
Yeah.
You know, all the stuff that's working is all in the show at that time. You know, I mean, I think it's a real shame that when we shot the DVD, Mike didn't stage dive, and you know what I mean. There's like there's a lot of stuff that.
Yeah, just
there's quite a few things I think that have developed since then.
But you know, I was amazed how much work it took me to get on top of all these songs. Because I thought I'd kind of, done a bit of homework, and I thought, well, I'll be okay. I could probably 3 days is just about enough, but it was tough at the beginning, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, we didn't really play any song like twice in a row, did we?
No.
Well, each song is like an hour or something.
How do you do that?
Well, I mean, even if you say to Transatlantic, okay, let's run the set, that's like a whole day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's what it is. If you're stopping,
like 3 hours,
and like, oh yeah, that's an F and that's a G, and
it's
making
really long
and stuff.
You know.
And everyone's saying, come on, let's just play it from the beginning to the end.
My only thing was the whole Heart of the Sunrise thing. That was the thing where I really hit the wall and went, I just can't.
So that was the straw.
And I don't know if I'd ever told Mike just flat out no like that before. You know what I mean? I never said like no, Mike. I know you want to do this, but no. It's kind of a hard thing to do. That was tough.
Well, I think it
doesn't
work saying, well, I'm not really sure.
Well, I felt like that was just the wrong thing to say. I just felt like I just needed to say, no, man, I just can't. My plate is full and I just can't do it, man.
Yeah, I think Mike must have got to the stage where he realised that, a better show is what we should aim for. And there's only so much you can do in it.
I told him, I thanked him tonight. I said, man, he's mentioned something about letting that go. And he said, don't ever say that I never gave up on something, I always got my way because of that. And I said, well, yeah, that's true, man. I really just so glad he let that go.
Yeah.
I was just like, if he just keeps harping on me about that,
I just
don't know what I'm gonna do.
It was good that we brought Shine On in, actually.
Yeah.
And it was an interesting kind of way to do that.
I think it's amazing we didn't actually prepare it.
Yeah,
before Tilburg.
Well,
we should have thought of that.
We meant to, didn't we? But we just.
Well, we were just so busy, you know. It seemed like just getting the set.
I was still making mistakes and stuff, and you know.
Yeah, I made a bunch of mistakes tonight. You know, you never know when mistakes happen.
But I made the kind of mistakes tonight that that people don't really notice.
Yeah, I made exactly.
With just a few fluffs, really.
Yeah, I made the mistakes I made were like not that terrible. Not like at the beginning where you just play the wrong chords completely.
Yeah,
you know, you're in the
really exposed and you're playing like completely
the end of all of the above in London.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Poor thing.
Oh, it was horrible. Yeah, it was.
I thought it was really funny, if that's any consolation.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Because it took 3 tries. It was the 3 tries. Like, we're all holding the E chord. B flat, no. G, I think it was, and then oh yeah!
Oh, thank God!
Yeah, like Spinal Tap, you know. What can you do?
Yeah.
Wow, it's over.
Like the loudest note I could ever hit as well, you know, with the bass pedal.
It's over with God, you know. Who knows when or if we'll ever do it again? You know, I was thinking that we're playing this stuff. You know,
I'd like to think that.
I hope that we do.
I'd like to think we could actually, you know, but not just yet. Really, I think giving it a few years.
But you know how I mean.
A few years.
A few lifetimes.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you know, no, maybe 3 or 4
See you again
years,
in 10 years' time.
Maybe 3 or 4 years and get them really hungry. Maybe have 600, you know, paying guests tonight.
Oh.
Well,
you have to have product.
Well, you just
have
know.
to have product.
You know how life is. I mean, you just never know.
I think. I mean, for what it's worth, I actually think.
And what can happen? You know, all kinds of things can happen.
I think these concerts will be, you know, very well talked about actually, and people are going to really wish that they'd
There
come
hasn't
along
been
and
hardly
sing.
any talk about it on the thoughts list, on the Spock's Beard list.
Really?
It's been freaking me and my wife out. They haven't talked about anything of it since the London show, and even then it was all about, like, I don't really like the Beatles. Oh, I like the Beatles, and we go off on something about the Beatles. Hasn't been very much talk on there about.
Do you think really do you think the Charlotte Pike Beatles thing really freaked people out then?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it like? Oh, it's
I don't know. It's
well,
just
it can't be
strange.
prog. It can't be a prog show because there's got some Beatles in it. It's like 4/4, too much 4/4 or something, you know.
Oh, I
don't
don't
know how
know.
these people's minds work.
I don't know. I had a good time, man.
Oh, me too.
It was fun. And I wound up really enjoying that.
I thought the vocals were good.
I really thought that Beatles thing. Honestly, that whole deal was way too long and really a dumb idea to start off with.
Did you?
I did.
I guess it was a bit long.
But it's
And
not, I thought, well, at
self-indulgent.
least it's not that complicated. I'll go along with it because it won't be too hard. But you know, I thought it was like, and I knew that people in Europe didn't know it, and I didn't think it was going to fly that well with the audiences. But I wound up really enjoying it personally. And I think that we enjoyed it so much that it translated out, you know.
Yeah. But you know, I think that's a good thing sometimes.
Hey, mate.
Yeah.
Pete's interviewing.
I think you said it already.
Uh-huh.
Somebody's got to fill this out.
Shall I turn the camera off then?
I think
Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed some of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm always painfully honest.
Is it the performing rights?
So I would
For
say
sure.
I enjoyed some of it.
Yeah.
Some nights like Hamburg,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it very much. Cologne.
I know, I mean, the way you like to work isn't as structured as this, really. And some nights, I could see that you were really getting to be able to do some really good stuff. You know, that you'd probably personally enjoy
I think,
more.
Maybe I'm used to work with more dynamics, I think.
Yeah.
And more getting into the sounds and stuff like that. And a bit more of improvising. I think it doesn't hurt because you're playing night after night, and the more you improvise, the more interesting for the band, I think it is.
I think so. I agree. I agree with that.
And I think
suppose in that
also the
respect.
audience, when they see a band that is improvising, I think it's interesting for the audience because they can see that something is happening on stage that musicians aren't quite sure And I think in many ways, like the stage diving thing, and Neil jumping over to the drum kit and stuff like that. I think that's good.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well, it's amazing how that kind of stuff gets the audience on your side, actually.
Absolutely.
You know.
And I think maybe I'd like to see Transatlantic take more chances.
Yeah.
To be more adventurous.
I guess it was
and more dynamic.
Yeah, it was a bit of a rock show in the dynamic respect, and also the structure of it, I suppose. But
so it's a long set and it's a loud set.
Oh, my ears.
And I think some of it should be loud, really loud, but sometimes I think it's good to take it down and.
I thought it was good how some of the vocal things we brought it down so that we could hear ourselves singing a bit better. That was quite nice.
That's right. So in that respect, I think it was a success. And lots of people coming to the concerts. And, what more can you ask for?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Would you like to do it again?
Maybe more women next time.
Maybe more women next time. Yeah, well, we had a couple today, didn't we, dancing, but...
Yeah. But I mean, 500 guys and 4 women. It's something strange about this music.
I know.
But I mean, we've seen it before with Flower Kings.
Me too. Yeah. Me with Maria.
I guess you with Maria. Dream Theatre and Spots.
I'm sure Dream Theatre as well.
So.
Hey, Mike?
I'm dreading waking up tomorrow.
What time are you going to get up?
10 o'clock flight, so I'm probably going to be there at 8. Probably have to leave at like 7 or something, I think.
Yeah, probably. Oh my God. Neil's got a really early flight, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got to leave in a few hours.
Oh no.
I wouldn't mind getting the hell out of here, actually. Did anybody know where that came from? The fiendish thingy?
Fiendish thingy?
Oh, is it Blue Meanies? Is it? No.
Close enough. From Help.
Oh, in Help, yes.
When they're like playing the ice hockey and the thing is like a bomb with lit. What's a fiendish thingy?
Yeah.
And the guys.
Help was such a dark movie, wasn't it? Beatle. Yeah, that's it. And when he's dancing, I can tell you no more. Don't tell me anymore. And then she starts.
Hur många timmar är vi försenade nu? 2,5 åtminstone, fram till nu. 2,5 timme.
Attenzione prego, si informano i signori passeggeri che a causa avverse condizioni
gets lost in a memory. She's just no mind. The world is ahead of me, but sometimes I'm back